you ever felt.
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey guys, what's shaking? It is Jordan here, and I know I look a little jank today, but I figured why not see the Jordan in her natural habitat. Sorry I look jank, but if you came here to see someone dressed with perfectly good makeup and perfectly done hair, then bye Felicia, because this is not the place for you. Just kidding, you're all welcome. I don't care why you're here, I'm just glad you're here. So anyways, so today I decided that I was going to do a favorites video. They're kind of popular, and usually YouTubers do them when they are sponsored by companies or they get products that they like, whatever. And they also usually do them like monthly or something. However, this girl is really great at being consistent, and it has been a hot minute. So this video will be my favorites for like the past few months or so. So one of the first things that is one of my favorite things of the last few months would be this little guy. And it is Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to Grow Up by Grace Helbig. I originally just bought the book because it was Grace Helbig book, and I'm a big Grace Helbig fan. Let's see how many times I can say Grace Helbig in this one little segment. Anyway, so I bought it just for that particular reason, and I read it, and I loved it. It was so hilarious, and surprisingly it was funny, but it also, at the same time, it taught me things, believe it or not. So, I mean, it has things like how to get ready and go on a date, how to cook some meals. It has like how to do a job interview, how to little tips for you to travel. I mean, it has a bunch of random things. I honestly thought it was just gonna be a funny book, but then it turns out it actually has things that are like good life tips, like to keep deodorant wherever you go. It can be perfume. While reading this book, one of the reasons I laughed so hard was because I could actually hear her saying half of this stuff. And I thought maybe this would be great as an audiobook. Well, guess what? Other people that are smarter and have more money than me decided to make it an audiobook, and guess what? Grace Helbig reads it. So I went to audible.com, and I believe your first download is free, and so she was my first download. And honestly, it could not have been any better. So I read it once through, like actually like flipped the pages and read it, and then I got the audiobook when I was actually like house sitting and I was having to drive long distances back and forth, and I listened to the audiobook twice. So I listened to the audiobook twice and I read it once. It was so good, and I've only reread a book twice in my life, and so this one beats it out. I've read this book 3 times. So it's super funny, it's really great, so I would suggest to buy it. I bought mine on Amazon, I think. But you can also, like I said, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I found audible.com through this book, and I love it because it's audiobooks. You can download them to your phone or your iPod or whatever. And so yeah, I went to audible.com and I had a free download, so I downloaded this one, and now I'm like addicted to listening to audiobooks. Yeah, so Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to Grow Up, go get it. It's great, it's hilarious. Also, I guess I would say that one of my new favorite things would be the fact that you can see me because somebody bought lighting. I'm not gonna turn the camera, but there's lighting in here. And it's not usually like that. So the next thing I will talk about that is my favorite is the company Tea Drops. I actually am an ambassador for them because I bought some of their tea because I saw it on another YouTube video, and I posted about it all the time because I love it, and they decided that they wanted me to be part of their community. So Tea Drops is this company that makes tea. Go figure. So they make loose leaf tea, and it's with all natural tea, all natural spices, organic sugar. It's great. But the best thing about this company is that it's very unique because all of the tea comes in these little bitty shapes. And this one just happens to be my favorite one. This is Rose Earl Grey. Here's another shape. That would be, that's a little heart. You see it? You see it? There's a little heart. This is Sweet Peppermint, and this is also my other favorite one. So Rose Earl Grey and Sweet Peppermint are my 2 favorite flavors. I actually did not like tea. I like sweet tea like every Southerner does, but I didn't like hot tea. I just didn't dig it. Well, after finding Tea Drops, I tried it out and I have been obsessed ever since. So tea drops made me fall in love with tea. You get this cute little box when you order it, if you order the wood box. It slides open. I got a variety pack which has all different flavors in it. This one in particular has sweet peppermint, rose Earl Grey, citrus ginger, and vanilla white. And vanilla white is actually a new flavor and I have not tried it yet, so I'm actually going to show you how to make it right now. So first, you are going to go boil you some water. I already did this beforehand because I wanted to be like a cooking show and have everything ready. This is one of those kettles that like boils in like 2 minutes, so that's very handy. So you're gonna get your boiling water. You're gonna get you a coffee mug. You're going to take your tea drop. This is a vanilla white one. You take it, they're all individually wrapped too. This one is called an earthy bunt. It's a little, it looks like a flower, but it's kind of chubby. You're gonna take your cup and you're gonna put your tea drop in your cup. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. It's in your cup. You see, it's a little, it moves around. It doesn't look like tea, does it? However, you're gonna add some water. Ooh, Okay. So you add some water. Now you take a spoon. Spoons did not sponsor me either. You're gonna stir it up. So it is a loose leaf tea, so you have to keep that in mind. There will be a little bit of sediment left in your cup. But it's not that bad. So what I do is I usually stir it up, and since my water is really hot anyways, I stir it up and I sit it off to the side for like 2 minutes and it lets it settle and it lets it cool off so where you can actually drink it. So I'm gonna sit it over there and we're gonna come back in just a second. This may sound cheesy, but to me, I love it when products make it seem like they made the thing for you. So one thing I really like about them is not only does it come in a cool box, but when it comes, it's wrapped up and sealed with like a wax tie. So somebody hand wrapped your tea box. And they usually send you a little letter and write your name on it and sign it themselves. So that's really cool to me that they take the time to spend time on your tea that you order for them. Welcome back, studs. Looking good. It's been a couple minutes. I let my tea sit over there for just a second so it'd cool off so it wouldn't burn this beautiful mug up. And I would tilt it to you, but I don't want to spill my tea everywhere. But anyways, so this is the vanilla white tea, and I'm actually trying it for the first time with you guys because this is a brand new flavor, so I'm real excited. Okay. Anyways, so that's jumping up on my new favorite flavors list. That's seriously super, super good. So anyways, well that was a success. Vanilla white, great flavor. My favorite is rose Earl Grey, sweet peppermint, and now I'm really liking this vanilla white. All that being said, go check out tea drops. If you go to myteadrop.com, you can order you some tea. It's super great, I love it. Also, I am not sponsored by them. However, since I am an ambassador, that sounds really cool. You can actually go and put in the code JordanLovesTea14, which I will put right here, and I'll put it in the description box, and you can get 10% off, which is really cool. I don't benefit from that, so don't think that I'm doing it to get money or anything. I honestly just really love tea, and they love that I love it, so I get to share it with my friends. So there you go, Jordan Loves Tea14, and you get 10% off. So it's great. So another random thing that is one of my favorites from the last few months, this shirt. This is a new shirt, but I'm kind of in love with baseball tees right now just because, you know, they cover up all my guns so I don't scare people away. And it's really cool because, you know, it just keeps all of this contained. And it's super soft, super comfy. And if I have trinkets and things, I can always put them in my pocket. But just small things. Like a mint or some change. Oh, there's a hole in my pocket. The next company that I'm going to talk about is the Ripple Effect. It has been in my favorites for a good long while now. It was started by a couple of my favorite YouTubers, and it is a really cool company because not only do you get to buy cool clothes and merchandise, but a percentage of each little bit of merchandise goes to a different charity. So you might get a t-shirt, it could go to this one charity. You get a hoodie, it goes to a different charity. They're actually in the middle of relaunching their website. So there's going to be a relaunch very soon from what I understand. So I'm really, really excited to see exactly what is going to happen in this relaunch. When you buy some merchandise, then you are given an identity number and you can buy a little bracelet with your little token on it, which I did. I wear it all the time and I really like it. Because it's very small, but just a symbol of a difference that you are making. So when you go buy it, say you watch this video and you're interested and you go to the Ripple Effect and you go to buy a shirt, you can actually put in my identification number, which I'll put in the description box. And then by you doing that, it makes my Ripple bigger, which then if you tell somebody, they put your identity number in, you see it. It's this whole big thing, but I think it's great. I think it's a great company. I think it is a great idea. So I actually have some of my merchandise that I bought. So this is one of the shirts. This is the Ripple Effect shirt. It says Cast Your Stone. And it is so cool because this is like the softest material ever. This is actually like my favorite travel shirt because it is so comfy and it's still kind of cool looking. So you can wear it out, and I actually wear mine all the time. I think people think I don't own any more clothes than that. Also, I bought the hoodie. See, there's a hood right there. So this is like one of like those shirt kind of hoodies where it's not super thick, so it's nice to wear, especially if it's just like a little chilly. And there's the emblem right there. But yeah, I love my Ripple Effect stuff, and they send you a letter too, just thanking you for doing what you do. So yeah, cool company because it helps charities. You also get cool stuff. I believe they have beanies and stuff like that too. But like I said, right now they're in the middle of a relaunch. So get excited because I think it's going to be really awesome to see what new merchandise they have and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go to the website, I'll put it in the description, and I'll put my ID number in case you decide to buy something, because I think they have a few things left in the store before the relaunch, but I'm not positive. So that was pretty much it. Me rambling for a good few minutes. But yeah, those are a few of my favorite things. Like I said, all this stuff is going to be in the description box. Whether you actually want to go and buy some of the things or whatever, I encourage you to because I think they're great. I probably wouldn't have wasted my time making a video talking about them if they weren't cool, just because, yeah. But yeah, so if you want some more videos from this kid, then please feel free to subscribe and to like my video if you liked it. I mean, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I thought it was, you know, better than sucky, and I mean, yeah. But yeah, so if you like my video, then please like it, subscribe if you want. No forcing you here. This is a free country. Do what you want. I hope you liked the video. These were just a few of my favorite things. So yeah, see you later. My favorite thing is also my bed. I love sleeping if I sleep. I don't get to sleep a lot, but I like it a lot. Not sponsored.